You know, when this journey first began, I did not know where it was going to lead me. You know that mirrors were not always made of glass, right? For centuries, people looked at their reflection in still water. Think about that. Now, you know Psalm 23 is one of my favorite psalms, right? First is my aunt's, but hey, she could share it with me a little bit. And in that psalm, it says, He leads you beside quiet waters. Or he leads, depending on the version you're looking at, reading, it says something like, it leads you by still waters, something to that effect. Interesting, right? See, the people had to be completely still in order to see themselves clearly. And the moment the water moved, the image distorted. Keep that in mind. We're going to come back to that, okay? Good day, good day, good day. Welcome back to another episode of A Dose of Nicki, and I am so glad you are here today. I want you to get comfortable. I want you to be alert when you listen to this, because this episode, this one right here, is the beginning of something, okay? We're going to be kicking off a brand new series, and I'm calling it the Mirror Series. And this is 3 episodes, 3 layers, 1 mirror. Today is part 1, and I want to ask you one simple question. What are you really looking at? Now, before you answer that, I need you to stay with me, because I'm not talking about the mirror on your bathroom wall or in your room. I am talking about the mirror you carry inside, the one that shows you how you see yourself, not how the world sees you, not how your mama sees you, not how your ex sees you, how you see you. And here's the thing. Most of us have never really truly looked. Nope. I mean, really looked. We glance, we check, we fix what we don't like, and we keep moving. But looking, truly looking, takes something. It takes stillness. It takes honesty. And honestly, it takes a little courage too, because it's a little scary once you start digging into the, those areas of truth, right? Now, I have been thinking about this, and I know for a while I have been. I really have. Because I realized something about myself. When I look in the mirror, the real one, the eternal one, I was not always seeing me. I was seeing who I was supposed to be, who I was told to be. The version of myself that kept everyone else comfortable. Yep. And that is not a reflection at all. That is a performance. And what's so interesting? I didn't even win an Oscar for that. Nope, not at all. Not at all. See, I'm going to tell you something. There was a time when someone would give me a compliment, right? Let's just say they gave me a compliment. A really sincere compliment. And instead of receiving it, I deflected it. Okay? I would do things like, they'd be like, oh, you look good. You got a nice shape. I'd be like, yeah, but I got skinny legs. Got to find a fault. Or, oh, you did a good job, girl. You banged that out. That presentation was really good. Really nothing, I just got lucky. I kind of winged it, I don't even know how that happened, Things like that. Like I got a promotion. Oh, congratulations. Great job. You deserved it. Da, da, da. And I'm saying, because I didn't want the attention. Right? Sound familiar? Because here is what I know now. When you cannot receive a compliment, it is because the mirror inside does not match what the person outside is seeing. See, they see strength, and your mirror says, really though? They only knew. And then they see beauty, and your mirror says, on a good day, maybe. They see capability, and your mirror says, don't get too comfortable now. See, that is not reflection. That is distortion. And we have been living with distorted mirrors for so long, so very long, that we think that is our reflection. Now, let me take you somewhere else. Let me take you around the corner. Think about a time you walked into a room and immediately felt like you did not belong. Now, not because anyone said something. They didn't say anything to you. Not because anyone looked at you sideways. Not at all. But because something inside told you you are not the kind of person who belongs in rooms like this. Can you imagine? Limiting yourself. Limiting yourself. And where did that voice come from? That is your mirror talking. It is. And somewhere along the way, somebody or something cracked it. Yeah. A comment somebody made when you were young. It's interesting because I was watching this show. I don't know how I fell upon it, but I was watching this show, and the mother of this 15-year-old, she kept calling her idiot, 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 idiot through the whole show. I didn't even know the little girl's name because she called her idiot so much. She never really called her by her name. She was calling her idiot. And I couldn't take it anymore because I'm like, how is this child going to be able to have confidence? This mother of hers is just tearing her down every step of the way. The whole show, the little girl was pouting the whole time. I said, this is too much. She's depressing me. This has to be this little girl's mirror. That's what it is. Poor thing. Anyway, when you're young, you're impressionable. So it's a relationship that left you smaller than when you walked in. A failure that you decided was the final word on who you are. That's what it is. And now you are walking around with a cracked mirror, trying to see yourself clearly. Now, you know that's difficult. Family, a cracked mirror will always show you a broken image. But here is the good news. Mirrors can be replaced. Mirrors can be cleaned. And the reflection you see today does not have to be the one you carry tomorrow. Remember what I said in the beginning, right? To see yourself in still water, you had to be completely still. And then the moment things got turbulent or the waves started coming in and distorting things, right? The image got distorted. That's what happened. And that is the work of this series, getting still enough to actually see yourself clearly, to see yourself honestly, and without the noise of everyone else's opinion clouding the water. Poof. So, I want to leave you with 2 questions today. And I know my friends who are listening are saying, here she go with her questions. I want you to sit with these, and I don't want you to answer them quickly. I want you to really think about it. So I'm going to give you question number 1. When you look at yourself, really look. What do you see? And question number 2 is, what you see actually you? Or is it someone else's version of you that you have been carrying around? Drop it in the comments. And remember, you don't have to share the details. I'm not interested in all the details, all the gaudy stuff. Just let me know, are you ready to look? Because next week, part 2 of the Mirror series is going to ask you something even deeper. Ready? Who told you that about yourself? Who told you that about yourself? Stay tuned. You do not want to miss that one. Mm-mm-mm. Now, I want to thank you for joining me today on A Dose of Nicki. Let's keep the mind thinking, because every layer we peel back brings us closer to understanding ourselves and others. Awareness is the first step toward authenticity, and together we can make deeper connections. Until next time, stay fab, keep growing, and be well, my friends. Be well. Now, if you enjoyed this episode, join us next week for another insightful conversation. Remember, if you have found value in our discussions or this discussion, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell icon to be notified when a new episode drops on YouTube. Take care.
Get a dose of Nicki. Get a dose of Nicki. Get a dose of Nicki.